大家你好，你好，这是 CIN Yang Yan Yang Yu, it's your voice. 我们陪 Melissa Chen 带我们去那个叫2013 Houston Asian Pacific American Film Festival。在 Brilliart Studio 那个 Houston Asian American Pacific Film Festival 就是从全美国过来的年轻的，从亚洲过来的父母从亚洲过来的 filmmaker， 所以 Melissa 给我们看很多采访跟 filmmaker 跟诗家跟 poets 跟 comedians 有很多从全美国的地方过来的年轻的亚洲 filmmakers 的 festival， 就是 OCA sponsor this organization， 还有 Brilliart Art Studio。
大家好，我是 Melissa, and tonight we're here with the OCA Film Festival. And we have the coordinator here, Millie Chen, to talk to us about OCA and their event that they're having.
Hi everybody, my name is Chen Mi Li. Today we are at the film festival run by the Organization of Community Advocates. We advocate for Asian Pacific Americans in their social well-being. And the film festival that we've had for 9 years now, we try to educate and entertain the community by appreciating Asian Pacific American diversity through all sorts of different types of films, from documentaries to stories.
So can you tell me a little bit about what's going on this evening in this whole event?
So 今天下午和晚上我们是看很多故事片和纪录片。然后今天晚上还有一个演出是有歌唱家，还有可以说笑话的。
Okay, so I noticed that this is going for a couple of days. So can you tell us a little bit about like what types of films you have?
Sure. So for the past 2 weeks, we've had some documentaries about the Asian American experience. We actually plan on showing some documentaries on Sunday about the Japanese American pilgrimage to California. We also have a documentary about mental health and the issues that Asian Pacific Americans have about confronting these issues. We also have some shorts from local directors. There was one that we played today, Saturday, that was about a local girl who has trouble with finances, so takes different ways to making money. And that is from local Houston directors. We also have a film that is from Austin, and the director is also here today.
I like motivation. My girl made no decision. After a public question, she had dozens of options for the negotiation. Confusion and frustration. I need a good distraction to cool off my emotion, then look at my position. Find me another person, but that is no solution. It leads to separation, it could end a relation. Or work in aviation. Lift up my education, move up the elevation, follow my own direction. I must create a vision, make it a lifetime mission, prevent future rejection, provide me good protection. At another location, another situation, I'll be the main attraction, the center tension. The end.
Where do you get your inspiration from?
I get my inspiration from, basically every day. Every time I go somewhere, I see something that I like. It's just come out naturally. Or through friends, through places that I've been, or things that I think of. So that's where I get my inspiration. But mostly just everyday life. So my poetry is basically talk about the reality of life and how I turn things that is very ordinary to people but make it into very very meaningful. Yeah.
Wow, that's very inspiring. Well, thank you, Alex, and we'll be back. Hi, we're back with Tanga, and she directed the film The Other Side. So can you tell me what this film is about?
The Other Side is a little bit about sacrifices that we make, the choices that we make in life, and the consequences that happens. And it was inspired by my partner's, association with a story that he saw in, heard in church. And then from there, we developed a short film. And we submitted it to, this past fall, we submitted it to a film festival. And currently we are screening it here at our studio at this current Asian Pacific Film Festival.
Well, so that sounds very inspiring. Okay, so you have any upcoming projects up next?
Currently, yes, we do have a few upcoming projects. Right now I am working with Thao. He is a director out in Austin, Texas, and we're working on a documentary, a full feature documentary called Sea Drift, and we're co-producing together. Tim's right here. If you have any questions for him?
So can you tell me a little bit more?
Yeah, the film is about the Vietnamese fishing communities in Texas and Louisiana. There's a rich history behind them. A lot of them are war refugees after the fall of Saigon. And there was a lot of racial tension, even involving the KKK back in the late 70s and early 80s. So this is kind of a historical film that looks at that. If you get a chance, please visit our website at www.seadriftfilm.com.
And he helped develop and produce a short film called Post-Racial. Could you tell me a little bit about this film, and then how did you think about the idea?
Hi, my name is Tim Tsai. 我的国语不太好，所以我用英文跟你们讲。So my film is called Post-Racial. It's a short film that I did as a student at the University of Texas at Austin. And it was inspired, it's about a screenwriter who's trying to remove all the racial stereotypes from his movie. And it was my thesis film at the University of Texas at Austin. Yeah.
Well, thank you so much, Tim. We'll look forward to another producer of another short film. Hi, we're back with a musician. Can you let us know what your name is?
My name is Marinis Nissan.
Yes, I heard you singing. Really loved your voice. So how many years have you been doing this?
Well, I've been singing ever since I could remember, but I started really performing only a couple of years ago, openly in public in front of people.
Oh, so I heard you were also one of the finalists for collaboration. How'd you end up doing that?
Well, I had actually previously performed in a Filipino Nurse Association in Houston in X Show, and they relayed the news to me about collaboration, this kind of opportunity, and I thought it'd be really cool to see what I can do and see how far I can go.
Okay, thank you so much.
我们想活回来。
请来西域 Momentum BMW 体验我们在休斯顿内最好最大规模的汽车库存包括全新2012年 BMW 车型，其中还有坚固而豪华的 X5 车型。Momentum BMW West 位于15865 Katy Freeway 边，请随时打电话给Nguyen到713-299-6942来询问最新车辆的特价优惠。当您挑选2012年的具有 xDrive 35D 驱动器的 X5 车型，请联络Nguyen at 713-299-6942。精美的具有400马力的 650i 型号和全新设计的3号系列。Momentum BMW West 最具模范型的精美车。